Hello and welcome to a demo of the CoRePublisher software. We will provide you with an overview of the functionality followed with some hands-on examples. Basically, CRP publishes IBM Cognos reports based on one or more predefined conditions and then sends them to one or more predefined target locations. Currently, 3 target system plugins are provided out of the box, being SharePoint, an FTP server, or a folder or network share. Other target plugins can easily be added using the CRP API. To give you a first idea, we run a simple IBM Cognos report from within Cognos connection. Choosing to run the report in the background and to save it, CRP picks it up and sends it to SharePoint, a folder, and an FTP server. First of all, we will show you how to configure a publication to Microsoft SharePoint. We will start with a simple report containing 2 prompts. We will run this report a first time just to keep it in mind when we are making the actual configuration in CRP. Now we will continue with setting up the necessary configurations in CRP to have it published in SharePoint. We do this by adding a new item. In the first step, we need to open the metadata file IBM Cognos delivers when saving the report to a physical location. In this case, the type of script is a move to SharePoint script. In the second step of the wizard, we will build up a condition based on which CRP will pick up the report for further processing. We will use the name of the report as prerequisite for the publication. In step 3 of the wizard, we will define the SharePoint parameters. Our target SharePoint site contains a document library called demo list containing a subfolder sales reports. We want to have the report published in this subfolder. In order to get an overview of the metadata columns of the document library list, we will click the Load button. CRP allows you to fill in this metadata with parameters provided by the Cognos report metadata file. For the name property, we will concatenate the selected country parameter together with the name of the report in Cognos connection. We can also add some free text and yet another parameter and again some free text. Our configuration is now finished. Finally, we will run the report again and have a look at the result of this publication in SharePoint. The report has been published and the metadata columns are filled as we configured them. CRP also offers support for bursted reports using VB scripting conditions, the creation of folders if they don't exist on the target location, and versioning. We will quickly demonstrate some of these features. First, we'll open an existing configuration for viewing. The condition uses the VB script string function mid, which we use to take a substring of the report name being the first 5 characters. In step 3 of the wizard, we use the burst key as part of the target folder path. We also use this parameter in the reported name. Running the report with the burst option enabled will publish the different report outputs to SharePoint in different subfolders created by CRP as we configured. CRP also allows you to dynamically publish reports to other local folders or network shares. The first two steps of the new publication wizard remain the same for this type of output location. In the third step of the wizard, we just need to fill in the target location property. Here we can also use the metadata variables as provided by Cognos for building the target string. Running a report for which the condition is valid will move the report output to the configured target location. The last module we will discuss in this demo is used for publications to an FTP server. The first two steps of the new publication wizard again remain the same for the FTP target type. In the third step of the wizard, we need to fill in the target location property, being the FTP host combined with the target path. As with the previous publication types, we can also use the metadata variables as provided by Cognos for building the target string. Please make sure you acquire the appropriate licenses when publishing Cognos reports outside Cognos connection. We hope this demo has been useful to you and would like to thank you for your time.